What if I told you that eating just one handful of pistachios every day for 7 days could trigger changes in your body so dramatic that scientists at Tufts University spent years documenting them? What if those green nuts sitting in your pantry right now hold the key to protecting your vision from going blind in old age? And what if everything you think you know about weight gain from eating nuts is completely wrong? Here's the shocking truth. While you're mindlessly cracking shells and savoring that satisfying crunch, your body is undergoing a biological transformation that most people never realize is happening. In just 168 hours of daily pistachio consumption, your cells begin producing compounds that could literally save your eyesight decades from now. Your brain starts accumulating protective molecules that fight off anxiety and cognitive decline. And here's the part that will blow your mind. Despite adding hundreds of extra calories to your diet, your body weight doesn't budge. In fact, some people actually lose weight. But wait, it gets even more incredible. What happens in week 1 is just the beginning. Scientists have discovered that these tiny green powerhouses contain a secret weapon that no other nut on Earth possesses. A compound so rare and so potent that it can double your body's protection against the leading cause of blindness in older adults. The question isn't whether you should be eating pistachios. The question is, are you ready to discover what the first 7 days can actually do to your body when the science backs up claims that sound too good to be true? Buckle up, because what you're about to learn will change how you look at these humble nuts forever. The eye health revolution backed by Tufts University. When you consume pistachios daily, you're providing your body with something no other nut can offer. A measurable source of lutein, a powerful carotenoid that acts like natural sunglasses for your retina. But here's the remarkable part. Research from Tufts University published in the Journal of Nutrition in 2024 shows that significant changes can begin within just 6 weeks. The groundbreaking study followed 36 healthy adults aged 40 to 70 who consumed 2 ounces of pistachios daily for 12 weeks. Lead researcher Dr. Tammy Scott and her team at the Friedman School of Nutrition Science and Policy discovered that participants experienced a significant increase in macular pigment optical density after just 6 weeks. This matters tremendously because macular pigment optical density is your eye's primary defense against harmful blue light damage and age-related macular degeneration, which affects millions of older adults. The study revealed that pistachios provided approximately 1.6 milligrams of lutein daily, which was enough to double the average American's lutein consumption. Dr. Scott noted that this finding is particularly important because lutein intake is typically very low in most American diets. The researchers chose pistachios specifically because they are the only nut that contains significant amounts of lutein, making them a unique dietary source of this crucial eye protective compound. What makes this research even more compelling is that the participants maintained these benefits throughout the entire 12-week study period, suggesting that consistent daily consumption creates lasting protective effects for your vision. The implications become even more significant when you consider that Americans fear vision loss more than other serious health problems. According to a national poll by the American Foundation for the Blind, the brain connection you never expected. But your eyes aren't the only beneficiaries of daily pistachio consumption. Dr. Elizabeth Johnson, a co-investigator in the TUS study, made a fascinating discovery about lutein's effects beyond eye health. Lutein crosses the blood-brain barrier and selectively accumulates in brain tissue, where it may help reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, key factors in cognitive decline. A comprehensive cross-sectional study published in the Journal of Food Science and Nutrition Research in 2025 analyzed health data from over 64,000 U.S. adults participating in the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey. The researchers found that pistachio consumers aged 60 and older had a 16% lower frequency of anxiety compared to non-consumers. While this was observational research, it provides compelling evidence that pistachio consumption may be linked to improved markers of mental health in adults. Studies suggest that higher lutein levels are associated with better cognitive performance, including enhanced memory and processing speed. This connection between the lutein in pistachios and brain function suggests that your 1 week of daily consumption is already beginning to support cognitive health, though the most significant benefits likely accumulate over longer periods of consistent intake. Research published in various peer-reviewed journals has shown that lutein's antioxidant properties in the brain may play a role in reducing cognitive decline. As we age, oxidative stress and inflammation in brain tissue can contribute to memory problems and cognitive dysfunction. The lutein from daily pistachio consumption provides a natural defense against these age-related changes. The weight management paradox that defies logic. Here's where the science becomes truly counterintuitive. Despite pistachios containing 159 calories per ounce, multiple studies have consistently shown that adding them to your daily routine doesn't lead to weight gain. In fact, a randomized controlled intervention published in the journal Appetite in 2020 followed 60 healthy premenopausal women who consumed 44 grams of pistachios daily for 12 weeks. The results challenged conventional thinking about calorie consumption. Despite adding 250 calories worth of pistachios to their daily intake, participants experienced no changes in body weight or composition. The study conducted by researchers in France revealed the mechanism behind this phenomenon: energy compensation. The high fiber and protein content of pistachios, 3 grams of fiber and nearly 6 grams of protein per ounce, create powerful satiety signals that naturally reduce calorie intake at subsequent meals. The researchers found that participants naturally reduced their intake of total and simple carbohydrates and starch at other meals, effectively compensating for the additional pistachio calories. This occurred alongside decreased hunger sensations and increased satiety following the morning pistachio snack. The study demonstrated that the body's natural appetite regulation mechanisms respond favorably to the nutrient profile of pistachios. Additional research suggests that not all of the fat content in pistachios is fully absorbed by the digestive system. Some fat remains trapped within the cellular walls of the nuts and passes through the system undigested. Furthermore, the thermic effect of processing monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats requires more energy than processing saturated fats, meaning your body burns additional calories metabolizing the healthy fats in pistachios. Next, cardiovascular benefits that start immediately. Your cardiovascular system begins responding to daily pistachio consumption within hours, but the long-term effects are where the real benefits lie. A comprehensive meta-analysis published in peer-reviewed journals examined data from 11 randomized control trials involving 56 participants. The analysis revealed that regular pistachio consumption led to significant improvements in multiple cardiovascular markers. Participants experienced meaningful reductions in systolic blood pressure, with an average decrease of 3.1 mmHg. The studies also showed significant improvements in fasting blood glucose levels, with an average reduction of 3.73 milligrams per deciliter. Additionally, participants saw improvements in cholesterol ratios, including reductions in total cholesterol to HDL ratios and LDL to HDL ratios. Each ounce of pistachios provides approximately 289 milligrams of potassium, more than half of what you'd get from a banana. This potassium content, combined with the nut's healthy fat profile, contributes to blood pressure regulation. Research published in various cardiovascular journals has consistently shown that pistachios may be more effective than other nuts at reducing blood pressure. The cardiovascular benefits stem partly from pistachios' content of l'arginine, an amino acid that your body converts to nitric oxide. This compound helps relax and dilate blood vessels, improving blood flow throughout your cardiovascular system. The process begins within hours of consumption and continues with regular daily intake. Next, blood sugar regulation that surprises diabetics. Despite containing carbohydrates, pistachios have a remarkably positive effect on blood sugar management. A 2024 study found that consuming 57 g of pistachios after dinner served as an effective nighttime snack for people with pre-diabetes, producing similar glycemic and lipid effects as traditional dietary care approaches. A systematic review and meta-analysis published in 2020 examined 6 studies focusing on pistachio consumption in people with type 2 diabetes, pre-diabetes, and metabolic syndrome. The analysis concluded that pistachios could significantly reduce fasting blood sugar levels and improve insulin resistance markers. This effect occurs despite pistachios being an energy-dense food. The blood sugar benefits result from pistachios' low glycemic index and their unique combination of fiber, protein, healthy fats, and antioxidant compounds, including carotenoids and phenolic compounds. This nutritional profile works synergistically to slow glucose absorption and improve insulin sensitivity. Research published in various endocrinology journals has consistently demonstrated these metabolic benefits. Pistachios are rich in antioxidants, including vitamin E, polyphenols, and phenolic compounds, all of which contribute to blood sugar regulation. These compounds help reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, both key factors in insulin resistance and metabolic dysfunction. The fiber content also plays a crucial role by slowing the absorption of sugars and promoting stable blood glucose levels. Next, the protein power often overlooked. While many people focus on pistachios' healthy fats, the protein content deserves equal attention. Each ounce provides nearly 6 g of protein, making pistachios a significant source of plant-based protein. Research published in nutrition journals has shown that pistachios have a higher ratio of essential amino acids compared to other tree nuts, including almonds, hazelnuts, pecans, and walnuts. This high-quality protein contributes to the satiety effects that help with weight management. The protein in pistachios provides all essential amino acids that your body cannot produce on its own, making it a complete protein source. For vegetarians and vegans, this makes pistachios particularly valuable as a protein-rich snack option. The protein content also supports muscle protein synthesis and helps maintain stable blood sugar levels throughout the day. Research has shown that consuming protein-rich snacks like pistachios can help maintain lean muscle mass while supporting healthy weight management. The amino acids in pistachios also serve as building blocks for neurotransmitters, enzymes, and other crucial biological molecules. Next, antioxidant protection starting from day one. Each serving of pistachios provides a significant dose of antioxidants that begin protecting your cells immediately. Research published in various journals has shown that pistachios contain higher levels of certain antioxidants compared to many other nuts and seeds. The primary antioxidant compounds include vitamin E, polyphenols, and the carotenoids lutein and zeaxanthin. A randomized clinical trial published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that pistachio consumption affects DNA oxidation and influences genes related to telomere maintenance. Telomeres are protective structures on chromosome ends that shorten with age, and maintaining their length is associated with healthier aging processes. The antioxidants in pistachios work on multiple cellular levels. Vitamin E protects cell membranes from oxidative damage, while polyphenols help neutralize harmful free radicals that can damage DNA and cellular components. The lutein and zeaxanthin provide additional protection against oxidative stress throughout the body, not just in the eyes and brain. Next, gut health improvements you can feel. The fiber content in pistachios, 3 grams per ounce, serves as prebiotic fuel for beneficial bacteria in your digestive system. Research published in nutrition journals has shown that regular nut consumption, including pistachios, is associated with improvements in gut microbiota diversity and composition. Your body converts pistachio fiber into short-chain fatty acids, particularly butyrate, which serves as the primary energy source for colon cells. This process helps maintain a healthy intestinal barrier and supports overall digestive health. Studies have shown that these beneficial changes in gut microbacteria can begin within days of starting regular pistachio consumption. The prebiotic effects of pistachio fiber can help increase populations of beneficial bacteria while reducing harmful bacterial strains. This shift in microbial balance improves digestive health, enhances nutrient absorption, and may even influence inflammatory responses throughout the body through the gut-brain axis connection. Next, how to prepare and consume pistachios for maximum benefits. Based on the research findings, the optimal daily amount of pistachios ranges from 1 to 2 ounces, which translates to approximately 49 to 98 individual nuts. The TUS University Eye Health study used 2O daily, while the French Weight Management study used 44G, which is approximately 1.50. Choose in shell pistachios when possible, as research has shown that people who eat pistachios in the shell consume 41% fewer calories per sitting compared to those eating pre-shelled kernels. The physical act of shelling naturally slows consumption and provides visual cues about portion size through the accumulating empty shells. Select unsalted or lightly salted varieties to maximize health benefits. Heavily salted pistachios can contain up to 526 milligrams of sodium per cup, which may counteract to some cardiovascular benefits. California-grown pistachios are typically dry roasted with minimal processing, maintaining the highest levels of beneficial compounds. Store pistachios properly to maintain their nutritional integrity. In-shell pistachios remain fresh for up to 1 year in the refrigerator or 3 years in the freezer. The healthy fats in pistachios can become rancid if stored improperly. So proper storage ensures you receive maximum nutritional benefits. Next, timing and integration into your daily routine. Research suggests that timing may influence some benefits of pistachio consumption. The 2024 study on prediabetes found that consuming pistachios after dinner was particularly effective for glycemic control. However, the French weight management study had participants consume pistachios mid-morning as a snack. For eye health benefits, consistent daily consumption appears more important than specific timing. The TUS study participants consumed their 2 ounces serving at any time during the day as part of their usual diet. The key factor was maintaining consistent daily intake throughout the study period. Consider incorporating pistachios into meals and snacks rather than eating them in isolation. Add them to salads for extra crunch and nutrients, blend them into smoothies for added protein and healthy fats, or use them as a topping for yogurt or oatmeal. This integration approach helps ensure consistent daily consumption while adding variety to your diet. Next, what week 1 really accomplishes. During your first week of daily pistachio consumption, several biological processes begin that set the stage for longer-term benefits. Your blood lutein levels start increasing, providing the foundation for improved macular pigment optical density that researchers observed after 6 weeks. Your cardiovascular system begins responding to the potassium, healthy fats, and l'arginine content. The fiber content starts influencing your gut microbiome composition, while the protein and healthy fats begin affecting your satiety signals and appetite regulation. The antioxidants immediately start providing cellular protection against oxidative stress and inflammation. However, it's important to understand that the most significant and measurable benefits documented in research studies occurred with consistent consumption over weeks and months. Not just 1 week, the eye health improvements took 6 weeks to become significant, while the weight management effects were observed over 12 weeks of consistent daily consumption. Your first week establishes the biological foundation for these longer-term benefits. The physiological adaptations that begin during this initial period create the conditions necessary for the more substantial health improvements documented in peer-reviewed research studies. Next, the science behind long-term benefits. Research consistently shows that the most profound health benefits of pistachio consumption occur with sustained long-term intake rather than short-term experiments. The TU's eye health study demonstrated that benefits not only appeared after 6 weeks, but were maintained throughout the entire 12-week study period, suggesting that continued consumption provides ongoing protection. The cardiovascular benefits documented in multiple studies occurred with regular consumption periods ranging from 3 to 24 weeks across different research protocols. Similarly, the blood sugar regulation benefits were observed in studies lasting several weeks to months of consistent daily pistachio intake. This research foundation suggests that while your 1-week experiment initiates important biological processes, the most significant health improvements will likely appear with continued consistent consumption. The compounds in pistachios work cumulatively to provide protection against age-related decline in vision, cardiovascular health, and metabolic function. Next, beyond week 1, setting realistic expectations. Understanding what 1 week of daily pistachio consumption can realistically accomplish helps set appropriate expectations. Based on the available research, week 1 primarily establishes the biological groundwork for longer-term benefits rather than producing dramatic immediate changes. The lutein from daily pistachio consumption begins accumulating in your eye and brain tissues, but the significant increases in macular pigment optical density observed in research took 6 weeks to become measurable. Similarly, the cardiovascular improvements documented in studies occurred over periods of several weeks to months. Your first week does initiate important processes, increased antioxidant levels, improved nutrient status, beginning changes in gut microbiome composition, and the start of appetite regulation effects from the protein and fiber content. These foundational changes create the conditions necessary for the more substantial health benefits documented in longer-term studies. If this evidence-based information was helpful and enlightening, kindly type yes in the comments below. That truly motivates our team to create more scientifically accurate content like this. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you discovered something new about the remarkable research behind pistachios, share it with friends and family who could benefit from this knowledge, and subscribe to our channel for more peer-reviewed health insights. Thank you for joining us on this journey to better health through evidence-based nutritional choices.